Hey, welcome to Patrick Henry High School Choirs. I am really excited to get this year started. My name is Mark Lawson, and I'm the choral director at Patrick Henry High School.
And I am the second semester updated Mr. Lawson, who is still the choral director at Patrick Henry High School. We're going to be going back and forth between the guy in the red shirt and this guy wearing the blue shirt as I update certain portions of this video. But some of all the stuff that you'll see in red is still relevant. All right, thanks.
While this is my second year of teaching at Patrick Henry and in Hanover County Public Schools, I have been teaching for 10 years. 9 of those were in North Carolina.
This semester, choir is going to be an online class, just like last semester. Now, that may sound really strange, and believe me, it is different. But the first semester, we were online, and we really discovered together how to make it work well. So don't get discouraged by this idea that it's going to be online. There's still going to be good stuff. And if you heard that it's all going to be music history and music theory, that's not right, okay? That is not true. So I want to break that idea right off the top of the bat. We'll get to more details about what it's like. But first, my old self is going to tell you about how we sort of made the decision to include both online students and face-to-face Patrick Henry students together in the same classes. So here it goes.
The music teachers in our county wanted to make sure that our students didn't lose their sense of identity with the friends that they were used to making music with and with their school. You can imagine if online students were taking an online choir or band class with other students from around the county that they didn't know and from a teacher that they didn't know. I mean, that would be pretty tough. It turns out that some Patrick Henry students will be taking choir as a face-to-face students in the Patrick Henry High School building, and other Patrick Henry students will be taking choir online as members of the OWL school. So OWL stands for Online While Learning, OWL.
Of course, since then, the online school now has an official name. It's the Hanover County Online School. But anyways, they're the Owls.
So this puts me and other music teachers in the interesting position of teaching both face-to-face and online students at the same time.
You probably know that some teachers are doing this while standing in the classroom at Patrick Henry High School, right? They're teaching the students that are in front of them, and they're teaching students online. That's happening in some classes at Patrick Henry and all around the county. Other teachers like me are teaching from home online, and we are teaching some online students and some Patrick Henry students who are in the building. That's the idea of where we are right now.
I guess I just want you to trust me when I say that I have discovered that we can do a lot together, even though we're physically apart. We can make music together, we can laugh and work together, all while abiding by these strict guidelines that have been thrown in front of us. Those guidelines may seem like barriers, and I've seen all those barriers too. But this summer, I had a moment when I stopped looking at all the things we can't do and started exploring and discovering all the things we can do. And that's when I started seeing things that got me really excited.
And this past fall, we were able to put a lot of those ideas into action and make choir really fun and interesting, even though it happens a little bit differently than it normally would.
So how will choir class work? Well, in a typical choir class this semester, we will meet in Zoom, whether you're home or at Patrick Henry, talk for a bit about what we're doing that day. We'll break for individual or group work. Some of that will be offline. And then we'll meet up again toward the end of class time to discuss what needs to be done for the next day. Now, I hear you saying, okay, Mr. Lawson, but what do we do in choir class? Well, we will do lots of things this semester. We'll do some of the normal things like become better sight readers, practice good vocal health, learn how to describe music more clearly, sing familiar songs and new songs.
But totally new this year, we're going to create virtual choir videos, which is something that we're really going to get into, and I'll describe more in our first few class periods together.
We'll learn some of the history of Broadway through 9 different shows. We'll create some pretty awesome projects. As far as getting ready for the first day of this class, just make sure that you know how to get into Schoology. For the first day of class, you'll click on this course about 10 minutes before class starts.
And when you get to the Schoology page, right up at the top, one of the first items is going to be a Zoom link to Mr. Lawson's classroom. So you just click on that link, and then it'll say click here to access Mr. Lawson's Zoom classroom. Click on that, and then it'll start up Zoom and send you into my classroom. Okay.
At this point, you'll want to test your speaker and microphone first before joining with the computer audio.
If at any point you get stuck, just send me a message through Schoology, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. As far as communicating with each other on a daily basis, we're really mostly going to be using Schoology messaging, okay? However, I will, in the first couple days of class, ask for you to give me an email of a parent or guardian at home that I can contact, and a working telephone number for one if you have one guardian or parent, or two if you have two guardians or parents. So please, if you could get that information ready, I'll have a spreadsheet that you can put that into on the first day of class. All right. I'll also want to get your shirt size because we're going to get t-shirts for everybody. Okay. And so your shirt size, understand that these shirts are the classic sort of adult male sizes. So take that into consideration when thinking about what size shirt you need. These t-shirts are totally free to you. On the first run of t-shirts, all the students will get a t-shirt for free. And then we'll do a second run of t-shirts, and parents and guardians and family and friends, you can get t-shirts for them too. Those will be available for purchase.
Well, that's it for now. I'm going to leave you with some contact information here on the screen. Feel free to get in touch with me at any time. I look forward to seeing you. We're going to have a great year.